Ahead of the start of the France-Africa summit tomorrow in Nairobi, pressure is mounting from the sidelines where more than 100 civil society and human rights groups are preparing a white paper that will contain about 60 propositions to be presented to the over 30 attending heads of state. The issues raised by the groups range from human rights violations, claims of neo-colonial influence from powerful countries, economic exploitation, to support for authoritarian regimes. KTN's Francis Ntomo has more.
The Africa Forward Summit is the first ever hosted in an English-speaking African country,
system of sovereignty,
as France tries to rebuild and reshape its influence on the continent. But just like many summits of this kind, the real story may unfold away from the main podiums. Civil society and human rights groups were meeting today in the capital Nairobi to confront visiting heads of state on a raft of issues.
Major powers are trying to preserve their interests, not always in conciliation with weaker countries. So we are looking into ways in which our continent, Africa, can remain autonomous.
Activists say the summit cannot only focus on trade, investment and strategic partnerships, while millions across the continent continue to grapple with economic hardship, insecurity and shrinking civic space.
What is democracy without transformation of the people who live in that society? And you have seen that in most African countries right now, there is a lot of disquiet among the youth about how they are governed.
The future of Africa's relationship with France cannot be wished away. France faces several long-standing accusations across parts of Africa, especially in former French colonies, where it has been accused of maintaining excessive political and military influence decades after independence.
Good governance is a central motif of development, without which you cannot achieve sustainable development. And so we are encouraging each other within the African continent to look for the best models for being able to advance good governance.
France has often been accused of supporting African presidents seen as repressive or corrupt in order to protect French strategic and business interests, as well as benefiting disproportionately from African resources such as uranium, oil and gold.
Africans, 30 heads of state, we are saying that all our politics, all our minerals, technology should work for the people and not work for the global, not just work for the global arena without benefiting us.
And so, in the scheme of things, it is apparent that the Africa-France summit may ultimately be judged not by what is said on the podium, but by the hard questions leaders choose to confront or avoid altogether. Francis Ntomo, KTN.
There is tension